Hi everyone, my name is Jisho Sahu. Today we will see coding and validation service based on the REST standard. Validation service. So first look at here. Uh, it is a payment validation service. Okay, and here it is a payment controller. Payment controller. And this is a payment validation service. So what do we know of building a microservices? We know that the entry is always supposed to be a controller. So we create a payment controller, and how do we create a payment controller in a REST style? So here using we are using at the rate REST controller. Okay, so here it is a payment controller, and how do we create a payment controller using REST style? So using at the rate REST controller. So our approach is going to be something like this. So first we need a payment controller, and the entire business logic will be processed by the service layer. Okay, so here another layer is the service layer. Payment service. Okay, so our all business logics are put it into payment service layer. Okay, when the request comes controller, when the request comes controller is the entry point is uh, entry point is the what payment controller. So it will identify the coming from the REST by using annotations like at the rate REST controller. So, and if you want to map anything, then we will use at the rate request mapping, and we'll pass some path in this here in this controller class. So here also request mapping. So here in this payment controller, we are also putting our logics, and here I am giving it as a payments, and here it will be map the request. Now here there is one method supposed to be suppose create our payment. So here first here suppose one method is created, uh, create payment, create payment. Okay, so this is our one method. So in coding in validation service based on the REST standards, so we are following some steps. So first our step is one is create a controller. So here we are also creating a controller. Okay, so then second thing is adding method with post. It means, so in this create payment method, so we have add some post at the rate post mapping, at the rate post. Okay, okay. So in validation service based on the REST standards, so we have look into STS. Okay, so go to STS, and here our payment validation service. So first of all we create a controller. Okay, so here name is payment controller. Okay, so you look at here. So here it is a payment controller. So here in this payment controller, so what will be the first, we create a controller, then add a method with post. Okay, so our method is public. So our method is create payment. One operation will create a payment. So in this controller, so we have to give as a request body. So at the rate, first of all we connect our controller. Okay, this annotation will be connected to the rest controller. So then second one is request mapping, at the rate request mapping. Okay, so these two annotations will help to in our coding. So here apart this method, so first so in this create payment, so we are our input our logics. Okay, so return statement. Okay, so here we will return payment created successfully. So here we will post mapping. So our step 3 is adding SLF4J capability. So adding SLF for the login capability. Okay, so here we'll add logger. Payment controller. Control Shift O. Okay, so here we will adding our logger. So in this method we will do that. So logger dot info. So here we putting a message received payment details. Okay, so we will check that so this is working or not. Control save, run, even build. So let's first we'll clean package. Okay, clean the package. Yes, you look at here, build success. Then I will go run as event build clean spring hyphen boot colon run. So here our run the project. Okay, look at here. So like you see our Tomcat server is running. Okay, so we so we check the project. So we will open our postman. So okay, now you see. Okay, we will send a request. So here, okay, this URL we will shoot. Oh, Okay, sorry. So here we are not mapping here. Okay. Okay, right now you look at here payment created successfully. So here you look receive payment details. Logger represent that receive the payment details. So logger it help very massively. Okay, so let's our fourth step. So step number 4 is our first number step is capturing the request from the request body. So before we do this, so here we so before we do this, so in this our create payment method, so I am putting some requests like payment request, um, payment so here I will write a string. No, here I will write a payment request. Okay, payment request, payment details. Before payment request I will put string. Okay, and I'll use rest, so then the request from the postman URL. So here I'll put @request @request body. Okay, string. Okay, so in this logger part I will a little bit change in this part. So here I'll do that because of capturing the request from the request body. So here we will look once again. So in this URL postman, so I will request a data. I will send a data in JSON format. Okay, so in this JSON format, what I will just send like this. Okay, I will set it. Okay, you can see it, payment created successfully. So here, okay, receive the payment details, and look, the JSON data is the represent the console part. Okay, so in this line, so our JSON data will be here. So our step number 5 is update request to have a meaningful request structure. So we need to still finalize the complete request structure based on the functional need. Okay, capturing the request to have meaningful request. So okay, so here x value is the put inside into the our date payments. So I will pass the data like this way, this format. Okay, now in our the data is this format. So here I will send the data and shoot it here. Okay, now you can see it or receive the payments. Okay, okay, so look at here, our data will so received here the payment details, like user ID, payment methods, provider ID, payment type ID. So amount is like 1.75, currency is INR. So look like this. So here in this payment update the request to the meaningful request structure. So create a Java object to hold this information. Jackson library of Spring Boot will be automatically converted string to Java object. So in this Jackson format, we'll convert to the our object format. So we have add Pojo file. So I have created Pojo. I have created Pojo class. Payment controller. I have created Pojo class. So in Pojo class, I will the name of our class is payment request. Okay. So here our Pojo class. The Jackson data we will convert the our object format. So how to do this? So how to convert the Jackson format will convert into our what Java object. So we help of our chat GPT. Okay, so in this data I put it here. Hey, give me this JSON data into Java object. So here you can look at here. So our Java class is represented. So okay, now I will copy the code. Okay, so uh, okay, we have also add a add the red override. Generated to string method. Okay, look at here. So you can see how to I convert the JSON data into our object form. So okay, how do we convert? So in this in the string format, or you can add our class payment request. Okay, I can save it and sort it here. Payment created successfully. So look at here. So receive the payment details, payment request, like this. So you can now just see how I can convert the JSON format into a Java object format. So here you can also look like this. Okay, so today's session I will close the topic. Thank you.